We're all here for you.
We're here for you. Yeah. So, Bailey, we're here today to give you a Daisy Award. So, we need to step over here though
Take your bags.
for the discussion.
Moment to breathe, okay?
So, Bailey, I'm here today to start the process and the celebration of giving you a Daisy Award. You were nominated as a very emotional Daisy Award. I just want to tell everybody a little bit about the Daisy Award. It is an international award given to high-performing nurses, and its origins are rooted with the Patrick Barnes family. He was admitted to a hospital, and sadly, after 8 weeks with ITP, he expired. It was a very emotional time for the family. What they walked away with, though, was that they expected everything in medical care to get the best that they got, and he did. What surprised them was the nurses' commitments. So with that, they decided to create the Daisy Award, and it has grown over the course of the past several years to, like I said, it's an international award. It's a very, very big deal. You were nominated for this award, and what I'd like to do now is kind of turn it over to Sarah to read the nomination. So congratulations.
Thank you. We need a bio first, and then
Yep.
Oh, yep, sorry, the bio. Yep.
your bio. So,
Yeah.
so everyone knows a little more about Bailey. So Bailey began her nursing career at St. Luke's in Cedar Rapids in June of 2020. She came to the MICU at UIHC in August of 2021 to expand her knowledge and skills. She quickly fit into the MICU and picked up on the care of critically ill patients. She established herself as an advocate for peers as she put together a secret Santa exchange for MICU staff, showing her spirit and camaraderie. Bailey goes above and beyond for her patients quite frequently, with examples of advocacy for patients with limited capacities and limited rights, advocacy for spiritual needs and desires, and advocacy for clinical needs. This Daisy Award is very deserved for Bailey, who frequently finds ways to make sure patients and their families are served well at UIHC. Thank you, Bailey, for your amazing and ongoing contributions to the MICU team and to the patients we serve. Congratulations, Bailey.
I got Bailey's nomination here. So Bailey cared for a patient who was actively dying on the MICU and truly went above and beyond to care for this patient's family. The family was Catholic and didn't want their loved one to die without anointing and last rites from a Catholic priest. After difficulties attempting to reach the on-call Catholic chaplain overnight, Bailey went above and beyond to provide a patient end-of-life spiritual services. She contacted the on-call interfaith chaplain, who provided interim spiritual support while she continued to look for a local priest in the area. After many attempts at contact, she reached out to another hospital in the area to see if they knew of a Catholic priest who would anoint the patient. Through this process, she found a priest who was able to anoint the patient and perform last rites over the phone. This was incredibly meaningful to this patient's family. After coordinating all of this, Bailey then proceeded to write a thank you card to the Catholic priest from herself and the on-call interfaith chaplain. In quoting the interfaith chaplain who worked with her throughout the process, during a very difficult night, Bailey showed compassion, team spirit, determination, resolve, and bestowed the great gift of dignity on everyone involved. It was a gift to work alongside Bailey. Thank you for...
All right, Bailey.
Oh gosh.
sorry.
Here, here's your own MICU.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Sometimes we'll have a little package
Yeah.
here. It's so good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so look around. You've got so many friends and people who are supportive of you, right?
Yes.
All right, so we've got some different things for
Okay.
you that the Daisy Foundation wants to make sure that you receive.
Okay.
So the first is a certificate. So this will be yours. So it says, the Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. This award is presented to Bailey Strausser in deep appreciation for all you do, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people. Right? Yeah, there you go. All right, so that's yours. So pretty. And then we have something else. All right. So this is your Daisy pin. So it says you are the award winner.
Go next to my other one.
There you go. And then so I'll let you put it on through your plastic tag where you want. But awesome. So, you know, when Patrick Barnes was sick, his family noticed the amazing care that he received from nurses. I was at a meeting very recently, and Patrick's sister was there on behalf of Daisy Foundation, and she talked about how with the care he received, it was honestly the nurses that they felt the best about and the care that he received, and they absolutely want this award to remain that for nurses. They said they've been asked a lot of times, can we expand it to all kinds of members of the healthcare team? And they feel very strongly this is a nursing award. So you're very special, right? And so we have for you too, this is like my favorite thing. And if you want me to
I could
switch
however you want
things
to do
with
it.
you. So not only do you have daisies, right, but I'm not gonna make you hold them. All right, so let's talk about the Healer's Touch sculpture, because this is beautiful and it has a lot of meaning. So this Healer's Touch represents the bond between nurses and their patients. All of the sculptures are hand carved, made of serpentine stone, and they're signed from the artist in Zimbabwe who created it. So on the face, somewhere you'll see, oh, there it is, signature, right? So that's who made that. And so on the Daisy website, you can see a video that talks about how the artists make these. So as you may know, the economy and the politics of Zimbabwe have been in turmoil for decades, but through the work for the Daisy Foundation, the Shona artists are able to support hundreds of people in their community. And so the Daisy Foundation feels that nurses are reaching around the world and impacting the lives of these very special artists. And then the artists are filled with gratitude to you and the Daisy Foundation for the work that they're able to do. Now, in your green bag, there's some literature and it highlights different benefits you receive as a Daisy Award winner. Okay, so you can look at that when you get a chance. All right, so the last, probably people's most favorite part of this is the cinnamon rolls.
Oh,
okay. So there's a story of why
Okay.
at every Daisy Award we serve cinnamon rolls. So there are several reasons why the Daisy Foundation asks that cinnamon rolls be served at Daisy celebrations. So first, when Pat was ill, he had lost his appetite until one morning when he asked for a bite of cinnamon roll that his dad had brought for his own breakfast. Pat ended up eating the whole thing. And his family was leaving that evening. Pat asked that they bring him a cinnamon roll the next day, but to be sure to bring in enough for all the nurses. Those cinnamon rolls were Pat's thank you to his nurses, and the foundation wants all nurses to share in this favorite treat as a gift of gratitude. So secondly, nursing is a real team sport, and the cinnamon rolls serve to celebrate your team and to give you the opportunity to stop for just a few minutes and share something special together. Finally, and I can tell this is true about you already, almost without exception, when a nurse receives the Daisy Award, the humble response is, I didn't do anything special, I was just doing my job. And you're gonna make me cry. Sorry. What the Daisy nurse may not realize, however, is that when nurses are just doing their jobs, they have such an important and meaningful impact on the lives of so many, and you clearly did for this patient and family. Daisy hopes that whenever you smell or taste a cinnamon roll or bake with cinnamon, you'll be reminded of how very special you are and the positive difference you're making in a patient's and their family's life. You are making the world a very special place because you are a nurse, and all of us and the Daisy Foundation celebrate you and honor you. So we want to thank the nominator of this award. You see you've got the banner up here so that this will remain on your unit, right? And then all of the cinnamon rolls are down there, individually wrapped, of course. And so we just want to celebrate you and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, great.